Well, Louis, firstly, I think we say congratulations on 200 Sutton appearances, making that this afternoon, but obviously you'd have hoped it to have been a slightly happier afternoon.
Yeah, it was. It's a tough one to take, but I mean, on a positive note, I made it to 200 games for the club. It's a good achievement to sort of having your career making it to that many games at one club. So I'll take that as a positive today. But on the negative side, maybe should have done better today in terms of going on and winning the game. But it just wasn't to be in the end.
What sort of game was it to play in? Because Matt's just talked about the conditions being quite difficult.
Very windy, very windy. I don't think from the stands and from the side you actually see how windy it is. First half we had the wind, and then obviously second half we was against the wind. And sometimes when you got the wind behind you, it's not as much as an enhancement as you actually think, because the ball just flies everywhere. Like you play a forward pass and it flies off the pitch. But then again, when you're against the wind, you can't get up the pitch. So it's a fine balance, and maybe we got to look at ourselves, and maybe on the pitch we got to play the conditions. And certain times we probably should have done better, but it is what it is. It's worked for us in previous games, and unfortunately today we couldn't put the ball in the back of the net more than once.
And you say with the conditions we had them with us in the first half, so slightly disappointed only to be 0-0 at half time.
Yeah, I mean, we was on top first half, as you would have expected with the wind. But like I say, trying to keep the ball on the pitch was just hard, so hard. And then we was going down the hill as well, so the ball was just flying off. Yeah, we had a few chances. I think the referee probably took sort of made the game about him for a period of the game when some rash tackles went in, and maybe one player could have got sent off. Maybe we should have had a penalty, but it is what it is at the end of the day. No, we don't make excuses. There was two teams out there and they come out on top today, so we just have to move on, dust ourselves down and go on to Tuesday.
And uphill into the wind, we scored within 5 minutes of the second half. It was a great goal and must have given everybody a boost.
Yeah,
at that
like I say, the wind is it's a plus and a negative. I mean, if we had played the ball in behind like that in the first half, it would have just flown off the pitch. But Donovan's got in behind and he's managed to keep the ball in and kite it across the wheel. So it was a good goal, good finish, but unfortunately we couldn't. It only lasted 5 minutes or so, and we're as a defence, I think we'll look at those goals back and probably knock our heads together, because they're not goals we usually concede very often. Set piece, we don't really concede from many set pieces, and obviously the penalty, which was, I thought, very soft. Obviously the lad was looking for it, and the referee was always going to give it because Rob was on the wrong side, but. Yeah, it's just one of those things that we have to take on the chin.
It's disappointing it happened so quickly after we'd scored. We didn't really have to manage to settle after scoring before they suddenly found ourselves behind.
Exactly that. I mean, we've just said in the change room we need to look at ourselves in terms of like maybe dead ball setups and things like that, because they managed to get out from a throw-in, which then led to the penalty, and then obviously a free kick that's come in the box and we haven't dealt with. So maybe if we hadn't given away the cheap free kicks, then it wouldn't have happened. But it is what it is at the end of the day. I mean, everyone out there on the pitch is giving their all, and I'm sure they don't give away free kicks or give away penalties on purpose, and I wouldn't expect anyone to. So it's just one of them things that we have to dust ourselves down and go again on Tuesday, and I'm pretty sure we'll put it right sooner rather than later. And
you say it was difficult after they'd gone 2-1 up, difficult to get the ball down and put any real pressure on their defence.
Yeah, exactly that. As soon as they went 2-1 up, you knew what it was going to be. It was going to be they were just going to hook the ball on in behind, kick the ball off the pitch, kill the game. They were going down a bit easily in the corners and that, and the keeper was taking ages to get the ball up, take the free kick. So yeah, you knew once they went ahead. I mean, they've got a few experienced players in there. They've got an experienced manager, so you'd have expected that. And I'm pretty sure if it was the other way around, we would have been doing the same. So yeah, we've done all we can. We knocked, and it just didn't happen.
You say games coming thick and fast. Back down this way again on Tuesday night away to Newport in the league, and hoping to get back on the winning track with 3 points.
Yeah, exactly. We've got a couple of good away trips coming. Well, good, tough, far away trips coming up. Newport obviously ain't close, and Bradford next Saturday, so we're going to need to dust ourselves down, make sure we're recovering correctly, because squad's a bit light at the minute, so we have to we have to make most of what we've got, and hopefully we can go there on Tuesday and pick up some points.
And from the players' point of view, it must make Tuesday night's game against Stevenage even more important, because it means the cup interest goes on beyond Christmas into the new year.
Yeah,
and still a chance of a good cup run.
Yeah, exactly. And we've just seen the draw in there for the Papa Johns. We've got Colchester at home, I think. So yeah, it's another cup competition, but I'm pretty sure everyone in there was devastated with the loss today, because the FA Cup is everyone's dream, really, getting as far as you can in the FA Cup, drawing a big team, and we've experienced it before in the past at the club, so it would have been nice to maybe get through today and then draw a big team, or maybe even gone further than the next round. But yeah, we'll take the Papa Johns into the new year, and hopefully we can kick on in that and get through to the next round in that.
And from a personal thing, your 200 appearances, as you said, it's a good achievement to get to it. And any particular high spots of that 200 games?
Well, it'd have to be last season, I think. Getting promoted from the National League. Obviously, we got promoted from the South into the National League, so that was a big achievement. But then to get from the National League into the league for the first time is probably the biggest achievement of my career, and pretty sure a lot of the lads in there as well. So to do that with the group of lads we had, and to get out of that league with the big teams, how hard it is to get out of that league will probably always be up there with one of our top achievements, and probably yes, the biggest achievement.
And you play for England on your own ground as well. That was the other thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, we won't talk about that. But
2 goals.
yeah, that was probably. Well, I wouldn't have been there if it wasn't for the club, and
it's been 200 over quite a long time as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has been. It's been. I think this is my sixth season, 7th season, I think. So it's been spread out over a long period of time, but. Yeah, fine. I've got there, and I'm pretty sure I'll be around for the next sort of season or two to make it maybe 300. Who knows?
Louis, well done on that. Bad luck this afternoon, and we'll see you at Newport on Tuesday. But thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much. Cheers.